It's me, Desiree, and we're back. I'm back, and we are back. We're gonna try and do our best on this one, and yeah. So I've been sick for twice. Actually, last year I was sick, and then recently I was sick last week, and it's going away slowly. I'm getting over it, and it sucks. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about exes. I'm gonna tell you 2 exes that I find very bad of mine. And yes, before you say anything, I've had a lot of exes, and no, that does not make me a whore. Okay, it's just the fact that half my exes have broken up with me. Okay, almost all of them, a large majority of them. So it's just the fact that I'm trying to find the right person, and I might have found him. So there's that. My ex-boyfriend, we are going to call him James. Yeah. Long story short. Okay, I'm gonna make this a long story. Well, first of all, he was married to this girl. I know this sounds bad at the beginning. He was married to this girl named Lexi, and well, they split up because she cheated. So he was been trying to get a divorce and hasn't gotten it yet. Didn't get it yet at the time, and he was living in Arizona. So me and him used to be really good friends before all of this, and he decided to randomly hit me up one day, and we just got talking, and he lived in Arizona at the time, and we just got talking and everything like that, and so let's just say that we started dating, and I liked him a lot at the time, and then after that he decided to move back to Utah with his family. I was like, okay. Well, stupid decision, wanting to grow up. I was almost graduated. He was already graduated. I was almost graduated, and I decided to it's not just because of him I decided to move back to Utah. It wasn't just because of him. It was actually for me too, because I wanted to try out being an adult. And yeah, that didn't work, obviously. Well, he just me and him started dating again, and because we had broken up because of the distance and stuff like that, and we wanted to figure things out, and so we started dating again when I moved to Utah, and this was 2 years ago, I think, and that didn't go very well because he ended up going back with his wife at the time, and still didn't get the divorce. The thing is, she found out that me and him were dating before, and she started sending me these hate texts, a racist hate texts, I might add, and so much racism in these hate texts, and it's not even funny. It is really bad, and if I could show you the text messages, I would, but it had to do with a noose and a tree, and how in the long old days, I guess you could say, long before we had equality of races. That they would hang people from trees that are black, and yeah, you know what I'm saying. She sent things like that, and all this kind of stuff. And so when they got back together, I was pissed. I was like, seriously? She cheated on you? What? Why would you go back to somebody who cheated on you? And people were asking me why me and James broke up, so I told them, and I was hanging out with a friend at a pool one day, and she texted me again, and she said she's basically threatening me and stuff like that, and sending these more hate text messages. I couldn't delete the number because I couldn't figure out how, and I couldn't block the number. That's what I'm saying. And basically telling me that I should keep his name out of my mouth. Well, the fact is, I dated him. Hello, and I'm going to tell people my story and my side of the story, my correct side of the story. But first he broke up with me. Then he started dating this one girl, and then he started dating his wife again. So the thing is, it's pretty fucked up. And a few days later, I was hanging out with one of my really good friends, and the same person that is now not my good friend because I hate him. But at the time, I was friends with him. Well, we were at this we were at food stamps and stuff like that, doing stuff for him, my friend at the time and stuff like that. And Well, we decided, she kept texting me, and my friend, Shaq, he is half black and half white, just like I am. Well, she started saying racist things again, texting me and all this kind of stuff. So me and Shaq were sitting there, and they're not even that far, their house isn't that far from the food stamps place. Well, basically what had happened was we went over there, and we just wanted to talk, and they took it way more than they should have. So they came out and started yelling and saying things and calling my friend bad things. And, well, not just him, me. It mainly was pointed towards him. And, you know, throughout me and him dating, I helped his family. I was helping his family and everything like that. And I basically was there for them when they needed a baby. Well, I was a little bit there for them, like I did. And I bought things for him and all that kind of stuff. And, yeah, I gave them money for things and all that kind of stuff. So there's that. It kind of backstabbed me a little bit. Used me. And so they started calling him, my friend, bad things. They pulled out, and knives were pulled out, not doing anything. Nobody was hurt in the process of this. Not physically, at least. Emotionally, I was definitely emotionally hurt. And, well, basically, kind of fucked up, if you ask me. Then we left because I was tired of this. I was like, no, I'm done with this. So they called the cops. We explained what our correct side of the story to the cops. If I could show them and all these things down, nobody's pressed charges, nobody got in illegal trouble, all this kind of stuff, blah, 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 and everything like that. So that's basically the story of how I dated an asshole whose families decide to be racist, and he decides to be racist. And all this kind of racism and shit like that is fucked up. And I hate it. I hate racism. I'm not racist. It's kind of, I didn't know that they were I didn't know they would take it that far, so there's that. And then my second relationship, she was a girl, and she didn't even know we were dating. I was like, seriously? I asked you out, like, not too long ago, and now like, basically, she cheated on me many times, many times, and she was basically a whore. She was a whore. I'm not gonna lie. I swear to God, that chick has fucked everybody in that fucking state. Almost everybody. I didn't touch that like that. I've not, no. Just no. I can't. It's pretty fucked up, you know. And then, like, I have many other relationships that are bad too. That one that threw me outside in the rain because all this sort of shit relationships, and I've been through it all, and it's kind of fucked up. So be careful who you date. Trust me, you're gonna regret sometimes. You're gonna have some ones you regret. You're gonna have some ones you don't regret. I have one that I don't regret, but I have many that I do regret and should not have dated. So there's that. Anyways, that's my story and my worst exes. There's plenty more if you guys wanted to know more. Follow me on my social medias, and I will tell you more if you want to know more, and all this. And if you want to talk and stuff like that, yeah, I'll put all my social media down in the description, all her social media down in the description. We can talk and everything like that. And make sure to subscribe. Make sure to share it with your friends, your family, your dogs, your aunt, your grandma, everyone. And like this video and comment if you had what is your worst relationship you've ever had in the comment section below. Thank you guys. I love you so much. I will see you guys not next week, but the week after. So I love you guys so much. Bye, little bears. Bye.